Hi, my name is Judy. Today I have a great Yin Yoga practice to practice early in the morning. You can do it in bed. That's how I'm going to demo it. It's also good for after you've been traveling. Physically, it's really going to work on opening up your hips. It's going to work on releasing your low back some. I got a dog wanting to come up. He probably won't stay very long. On a more subtle level, it's actually going to give you some good energy in the morning if you've been traveling. It's going to really ground you, and it's also going to help you to go with the flow, focusing on your root and your sacral chakras. And I invite you to either be sitting up or laying down. Bandit's trying to choose laying down. And just begin to close down your eyes and take your attention to your breath. And I'm going to be switching around so I can lay down. No, buddy. Back. Thank you. I invite you to lay down and just really tune into your breath for a minute or so. If you're in bed, of course you can be under the covers, at least to start. And see if you can breathe in for, say, 2 or 3 seconds. And then breathe out for 3 or 4 seconds, perhaps longer. Go at your own rate. Try and get comfortable. And just really drop into your body. This practice, you actually don't need any props. You might want to strap a resistance band, works really well if you're traveling, or the tie from a bathrobe, so you might want to go and get that now. Pause the video. But you can also do it potentially without any props at all. Remember, just trying to make your exhale roughly a second longer than your inhale. And then just begin to notice what happens in your body when you do that. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet to your bed or your mat. Knees are bent, pointing up towards the ceiling. If you're very lucky, towards the sky. And inhale, take your right leg and point it towards the ceiling. And if you can, take your index and middle fingers and hold around your big toe. If that's not available to you, you can hold around the side of the foot. You could hold around your ankle or even further down your shin, whatever works for you. And pull it in just a little bit. As always, with any of these poses, I invite you to go ahead and stay in the pose for longer. Pause the video if you have more time. This practice should be somewhere around half an hour. And perhaps you want to straighten out the bent leg. See how that feels. If that feels like too much, go ahead and rebend the knee. Notice what feels right for your body on this day. And go ahead and open your right leg out towards the side. Maybe take your left hand to your left hip, trying to keep the hips fairly neutral. In other words, your hip bone's pointing up towards the ceiling. I'm open to new experiences. Relax your muscles. Let go of any tension or gripping you may be feeling somewhere in your body. And your next inhale, bring that leg back up to point towards the ceiling. Change hands and let it come over your left leg, wherever feels right in your body this morning. And that could be much higher up than me. It could be much lower down than me. And again, really trying to relax through that right leg. And time and gravity begin to open deeply in your hips, your hamstrings, in your fascia and connective tissue. Your next inhale, bring the foot back up towards the ceiling, bend the knee of your right leg, and then bend both knees. So the knees are pointing towards the ceiling. And on your next inhale, straighten your left leg up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and actually take that left arm and grab around the left big toe and begin to gently pull your leg towards your face until you feel some sensation. And then begin to just relax. Perhaps taking your right leg straight down the bed or the mat. I am open to new experiences. On your next inhale and exhale, begin to let that left leg drop down towards the bed. And this is where we would use a strap, which I probably should have mentioned on the first side. If you cannot hold onto your leg easily, you can take a strap and put it around underneath the ball of your foot to help you. I am open to new experiences. On your next inhale, bring that leg back up towards the ceiling. Change your hands holding on to the foot, and then begin to let it fall over across your right leg. Your next inhale, bring it back up towards the ceiling, bend the knee. Come briefly into Shavasana just to feel what differences you feel in your body. Perhaps you feel different on one side versus the other. Maybe one leg feels longer than the other. Maybe you feel more spaciousness, more openness in your body. And go ahead and bend your legs again, taking the soles of your feet to your mat or your bed. Take your right leg, cross it over your left thigh, knee points out towards the side of your mat or towards a wall, and you're just energetically pushing a little bit out on this hip. This is reclined swan. And again, even though you're thinking about pushing out, you're also thinking about releasing your muscles, relaxing your muscles, and letting time and gravity do the work. I feel my emotions. And on your next inhale, take a hold of your right ankle and begin to take that right knee over the left. Reach down and grab at that left ankle and pull just a little bit out. So you're pulling your ankles and your feet out a little bit side to side, perhaps. Maybe you want to pull them down by your hips. Where would you like to target today? And this is reclined shoelace. Shoelace can be a pose that is full of sensation for a lot of people when we're seated. And by practicing it while we're laying down, we get the same benefits, but it is a little more comfortable for a lot of people. I feel my emotions. And if this does feel like too much for you, you can just take one leg down and have a little twist instead of shoelace. On your next inhale, unwrap your legs, bring the soles of your feet back to your mat or bed. And of course, we are going to go on to second side to balance everything out. So this time, take your left leg across your right thigh. Feel my emotions. And on your next inhale, again to take that left knee so that stacks right over the right knee. Go ahead and grab onto your ankle, and then bring your right ankle towards you and grab onto that ankle. And again, find where in your body you'd like to target today. Do you want your legs out further? Do you want them a little closer? What feels right in your body this morning? I feel my emotions. Last inhale, and on your exhale, let that go, uncross your legs, and again, let's just take a little pause in Shavasana. Notice how your body feels. Notice how you also feel emotionally in your subtle body. Do you feel any tingling throughout your body? A little energy maybe? Do you feel some emotions bubbling up? Go ahead and feel them, let them be, or maybe you just feel a little calmer than when you started. And on your next breath, begin to come onto your right elbow and roll over to one side. Take your legs straight down towards the end of the bed. Your left hand comes in front of you and your right hand begins to prop you up, coming into side seal. Relax your shoulders. Really begin to feel an opening in your side body. It allows you to breathe deeper. I greet this day with gratitude. Really let your shoulders relax down your back. Let your breath deepen. Really try and breathe through the sides of your body. And if you're laying down, you can just roll over to the other side. I'm going to just swing my legs around, and you can feel free to do that as well, just so I'm not having my back towards you. Legs straight out to the side, right hand in front of your body, and begin to push through your left hand, opening up that side body. I greet this day with gratitude. Relax that upper back. And slowly begin to walk your hands towards your body. Go ahead and face your pillow if you're turned like me, or just begin to bring your feet, the soles of your feet together for butterfly pose. They can be close into your body. They can be further away in a diamond shape. Notice how these different postures feel differently in your body. And for today's practice, I invite you to take your hands around your feet and start out with a long spine. Think about breathing into your low back. Think about telescoping your spine out of those hips. Nice straight spine from the top of your head down to the bottom of your tailbone. Aligning all your chakras. And begin to let your head bow down over your feet. Chin maybe comes down to your chest. I surrender all expectations. Butterfly is a deep hip opener. Taking your feet away from your body. If your hips are very tight, may make this more comfortable for you. Rolling up a towel and sitting on it so your hips are raised a little bit above your knees is another way to make this more comfortable for you. You can even, if you have a coverlet for your bed or a blanket on your bed, roll it up and sit on top of that. Really let that head be heavy. Let it point down to the earth. Feel the support of the earth. Breathe deeply through your side body, feeling those ribs move away from each other on the inhale and back towards each other on the exhale. And on your next inhale, take your right arm and inhale it up towards the ceiling, trying to really open up through your shoulder, not forcing it once again. And earlier in this practice, I used the affirmation, I am open to new experiences. And right now, I'd like you to think, I am open to all experiences. Because when we travel, we get a lot of experiences, some good, some bad, and we just have to be open to them all and embrace them all. Exhale, let that arm come down. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Opening your heart, opening to all experiences, knowing that they are all good for you. Exhale that arm down. If you've turned to face your pillows, go ahead and turn back the other way. We are coming into our final posture, Shavasana. And as we're laying in Shavasana, we're going to do a body scan 3 times. I will cue you through it. And each time just relax further and further. So relax your feet, your legs, your hips, your abs, your low back, your upper back, your chest, your arms, your jaw, your tongue, your eyes, your forehead. Relax your feet, your legs, your hips, your abs. Relax your low back, your upper back, your chest, your arms, your shoulder and neck, your jaw, your tongue, your eyes, and your forehead. And one last time, really release any tension you're holding in your body. Relax your feet, your ankles, your knees, your legs, your hips, your abs, your low back, your upper back, your chest, your hands, your wrists, your elbows, your arms, your shoulder, your neck, your jaw, your tongue, your eyes, your forehead. And just continue to lay with your eyes closed if that's comfortable. Just allow your breath to be natural. Breathing in and out through your nose. Allow your breath to deepen. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Making circles with your ankles and your wrists in one direction and then the other. Inhale deeply, bring your arms over your head, big stretch all the way from your feet to your hands, letting everything go, any expectations for this day, any experiences you had on your travels, let them go. And then slowly take one foot to the bed and or mat, the other. Let yourself roll over to your favorite side, bottom arm cradling your head, knees are bent into a fetal position, and take a few breaths here. Eyes are still closed. Really breathing deeply, allowing those ribs to move away from each other. And then back towards each other. I find when I can breathe into a surface, sometimes I can get even a deeper breath. As I'm breathing away from something and then into something. And then slowly push yourself up into a seated position. I'm going to stay on my side so that you can see me. Thank you so much for joining me for this travel practice today. Of course, this practice is also great, even if you are not traveling. It's going to, if you've been working out very hard, if you've been running, this will get into your hips. It's going to open up your legs, your hamstrings. It's going to get into your upper body a little bit. It's just a really nice, relaxing practice. I hope that you find it that way. And it's actually energizing as well, a little bit, a nice, calm energy, which is a great energy to have if you're traveling. So if you like this practice, please go ahead and click the like button, and go ahead and click subscribe so that you can continue to practice with me. So much gratitude, and if you're traveling, I hope you have a wonderful trip.